Hello students, welcome once more to online video class for class 8 computer studies. For the last few videos we were discussing about the chapter more on networks. Today also we will study some terms related with the internet like what is router, modems, hubs, bridges, switches, gateway and network protocol. So without wasting the time, let us start our topic. Starting with the first topic, which is routers. Router can form a local area network by connecting devices from networks together. Homes and businesses use a router to connect to the internet. A router can often incorporate a modem within the hardware. A router is an efficient device as figures the best path to send the data. So actually the router is a device which is used in a network to connect all the computers with each other to form a local area network. Suppose there are 10 computers in a office which are connected with local area network, and the transmission media can be wired or wireless. That is not a case. So router is used in all the local area networks for the reason of finding the best path through which data can be transferred from one device to another device. Suppose from one computer a file is sent in the network, and in the network there are 10 computers, and this file is sent for a particular system, that is computer number 5. So computer number 1 sends a file to computer number 5. So router will check how that file can be transferred from computer number 1 to computer number 5. There can be many paths through which file can be sent. So the role of the router is to decide which is the smallest path through that file can be sent from computer 1 to computer 5 quickly and easily. That is the role of router, to decide which path to be used to transfer the file from one system to another in a network. Now the modems. Modems we have already discussed in the previous video. You know that computer understands digital signals, but the communication channel through which data is transferred can understand only analog signals. So in a network or in using a internet, when one computer sends a file to another computer, then the file is sent in the form of digital signals, but communication channel does not understand it. So one device modem is used at the sender's end to convert digital data into analog data. Now that analog data can be sent through the telecommunication channel, that can be wired or wireless. Now at the receiver's end, again one modem is connected to the receiving computer, which converts that analog signal into digital signal again, because receiver computer understands only digital signals. So one more conversion is required at the receiver's end by the second modem. Now the digital data can be understood by receiver computer. So the role of the modem is, at the sender's end it will convert digital signals to analog signal, and at the receiver's end it will convert analog signal to digital signal. so that receiver computer can understand what is sent by the sender. Hub. Hub is a hardware device which has many ports at the back of that device. All the computers in a network or a local area network are connected with that hub through a cable. So hub you can consider as a junction where all the computers are connected with each other through the cables. Now, when one computer sends a file in the network which is connected with a hub. Suppose there are 10 computers in a local area network. Computer number 1 sends a file for computer number 5. But if the network is connected with a hub, then this file will be sent to all the remaining 9 computers. So all the users who are working on the remaining 9 computers are able to see the file on their computer screen. But the file is required for only computer number 5. So some message is typed there that it is for computer number 5. So only the user working on computer number 5 will receive that file and open that file, and other users who are working on other computers, since it is not for them, they will ignore the file. But in the process, bandwidth is spent or wasted. Bandwidth means the amount of data which is sent from one system to another system in a network in a unit time. Its unit is Mbps, kbps. So since one computer sends file to whole computers in a network, then extra data is lost because that file is required only by one system. So that is the disadvantage of hub. Bandwidth is wasted or data is wasted. Now bridge. Before bridge we will study the switches because switch and hub is similar. Hub, just now I have told you, it is used in a local area network to connect all the computers with each other. Switch is also used for the same purpose, to connect the computers in a local area network. In switch also there are many ports just behind the device where all the computers are connected with each other using a cable. But switch is better as compared to hub. If we take the same example of 10 computers in a local area network where computer number 1 sends file for computer number 5. In case of hubs, same file will be sent to all the remaining computers in the network. But file is required only by one user, so others will ignore it. But in case of switches, the same file can be sent to only the target computer using the MAC address. MAC address is the address through which or by which each computer in a local area network is recognized. So when computer number 1 sends file to computer number 5 using the switch, then this file will be sent to directly to computer number 5 using the MAC address of that computer. So other users who are working on other computers will not be able to see that file. So a lot of bandwidth can be saved, means data cannot be lost by sending the file to all the computers. It will be sent only to the target computer using the MAC address. Now the next point or topic is bridge. Bridge is used to connect two separate local area networks that are of same type. It means when two LANs belong to same type, means both are wired or both are wireless. In that case, bridge can be used to connect two different local area networks. Hubs and switches connect the devices in a local area network, but bridge is used to connect two different local area networks. Or in simple language, you can understand it that hub and switches connect computers, but bridge connects two different LANs or local area networks. A bridge looks for the receiving device before it sends the message. This means that it will not send a message if the receiving computer is not there. It will check to see if the receiver has already had the message. This can help save unnecessary data transfers, which improves the performance of a network. Now, gateway is the next topic. Gateway make communication possible between different architectures and environments. Means two different local area networks, if they belong to different architecture, different environment, means the computers are connected differently in two different LANs. So gateway can be used to communicate between the computers. Gateway is a network device that can connect networks from different architecture and environment. But if the computers belong to same architecture environment, then we are using switches, switches and hubs. Now the last topic for today's session is network protocols. Protocols means set of rules, and network protocols means the set of rules that are followed by computers in a network for the purpose of transferring files or data. That is known as network protocol. For example, when two persons communicate with each other, when both of them understands the same language, then communication is very easy to between the two persons. Like I am speaking in English and you are able to understand English, then communication is possible. Whatever I want to convey, you can understand it. But suppose I start speaking in Malayalam language and you are not familiar with Malayalam language, then I will not be able to convey my ideas or messages to you. So here the language is the problem. We don't follow the same language. But if we follow the same language, then communication is possible. Same thing happens in computer networks. When two computers which are part of the same network or different network, if they follow same set of rules, only then data can be transferred from one system to another system. Otherwise, transfer of data is not possible. So network protocol is nothing but set of rules that are followed by computers in a network for the purpose of transfer of data to be possible. There are many types of network protocols. So in the next video we will discuss the different types of network protocols. So this is the end of today's session. Revise all the topics In the next video, we will cover examples of network protocols. Till then, take care. Thank you.